see the crowd. So excited about the NBC miniseries, 10th Kingdom. They're all excited about it. Anybody watching that 10th Kingdom thing? Actually, good news today for the producers of the 10-hour NBC miniseries, 10th Kingdom. Today, they officially added their 10th viewer. So it's building. With each day, it gets stronger. Actually, I think the big winner in the miniseries this week was the John Benet Ramsey movie, the second part that was on tonight earlier on CBS. And I guess the actors went through weeks and weeks of painstaking rehearsal. They want to get the lines down, you know. They wanted to be completely believable when the cameras were rolling, you know, just like the real Ramsey. So they really tried to sell it, you know. Woo. Gas has gone up. Man, it's getting expensive, isn't it? You bought gas lately? Woo. Well, it didn't take Fox long. See the show they got on tomorrow night? The new reality show, Who Wants to Marry a Gas Station Owner? Another big mini... Yeah. Actually, you know what I noticed today? I got gas this morning. Right. In Beverly Hills now, when you pull in, there are now 2 guys in the booth. You have the regular attendant and then the loan officer who will assist you as you go through the various process. I guess gas is an all-time high. It's the highest it's ever been. At least that's what they're telling Bill Bradley as to why there's only 2 cars in his motorcade. Yeah, we'd have more. It's just so expensive to drive. Yeah, Bill Bradley, doesn't look good for him.
Nah, it doesn't.
You know, last week he concentrated a lot of his efforts in Washington State, which is what they call a non-binding primary. They often call that a beauty contest, which is... You know, it's too bad it's not like a real beauty contest. Because, you know, we do things backwards in this country. You ever notice in political contests, candidates do what? They wave, they ride in parades, they cut ribbons. Beauty contests, what do we ask the contestants? How do you feel about world peace? What is your plan? It's like it's backwards.
That's true.
George Bush, wow, thank you for the mercy applause. And George Bush continuing to come under fire for speaking out at that Bob Jones University. I've been reading more about this Bob. Very conservative school. Like, do you know, apparently men and women aren't allowed to have any kind of sexual contact while they're going to the school. No sexual contact at all, which sounds like the school I went to, actually. I probably went to Bob Jones High School, didn't even know it. That was the problem. See, I thought it was me. That must have been it. Sure, a car. That's why. That's why. And John McCain on the program tonight, you know, he keeps referring to himself as a Reagan Republican, and this is driving George W. Bush nuts, because he keeps going, who's this Reagan guy? Reagan guy. Who's that? Yeah, John McCain got some good news today. He was endorsed by Kathleen Willey. Do you remember her? The White House worker President Clinton allegedly groped in the Oval Office. Listen to her. She came out for McCain. And you realize if McCain can get only half the women hit on by Clinton, he'll win by a landslide. Oh, my God. It goes right to the top. I'll tell you that. Oh. That Jane Doe vote will sweep McCain. What else did I read today? According to an article in the New York Post, Monica Lewinsky, she's talking about Bill Clinton again. She now says that she thought that she was beautiful. This thing she liked about Clinton. Clinton thought that she was beautiful and sexy, no matter what size she was. But she was also very concerned about her weight. Like when she was with the president, you know, she would often ask him, does this desk make my ass look big? You know, so apparently, you know, she would check in on that. So that's nice to know that. I can't tell. Hey, here's an uplifting story. How about this? Yesterday, 90-year-old great-grandmother arrived in Washington after walking all the way from California to draw attention to campaign finance reform. It took her a year to make this journey. 90 years old, walked the whole way. But you know the sad part? Somewhere along the way, lost her car keys. Oh, now she's got to retrace her steps all the way back. All the way back. Just must have dropped them. Probably dropped them right at the beginning. Oh, boy. Here's some good news. Baseball news. Former manager Sparky Anderson, first baseman Tony Perez, and catcher Carlton Fisk elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Baseball Hall of Fame. Yeah. And you hear about Darryl Strawberry today?
No, what happened?
Officially, he's failed so many drug tests, he was elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, yeah, there you go, there you go. Yeah, pretty good. Can't beat that. And here's kind of a sad story. Seems former heavyweight champion Riddick Bowe, you know Riddick Bowe, he was here.
Riddick was cool, man.
Riddick was sentenced to 30 days in jail.
Wow.
30 days in jail for kidnapping his family at knife point and then driving them around in the family station wagon for 5 hours.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, he just drove his family, held at knife point, kidnapped his own family for 5 hours. Now, I know that's awful, that's terrible. But with all that's going on in sports today, it's nice to see one pro athlete who at least wants to spend some time with his family. Huh? Yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, family values. Come on, there you go.
He's just going for a car ride with his family,
that's
man.
all.
You know.
So was OJ. Everything. What's this, the jury? And according to the Globe, and you know how accurate they are, Kev, they check, recheck, and check their facts. Supermodel Claudia Schiffer says she didn't have sex for the entire 5 years she was engaged to David Copperfield. Right. I guess every time he would start to take his clothes off, you know, pigeons would come out, rabbits would jump out. I guess she said she was lying on the bed once, and he was making balloon animals out of the condoms. Look, here's a bunny. Okay, now there's a bird there. Now, in his own defense, Copperfield says he didn't have sex with her because he didn't want to reveal how it was done. So, oh, he's going to call me tomorrow. He always calls me. He's very sensitive. He's a very nice guy. And Rick Rockwell, the idiot multimillionaire, was on you see him on Larry King last night? He said that he thought marrying Darva Congo was going to be the start of a wonderful relationship, but they are officially not married anymore. It's been annulled, it's over. And Larry King, man, he got pretty mad at him. Did you see Larry King last night? He told Rockwell, he said, hey, when you marry someone, it should be for at least 6 months. You know? At least 6 months. Very traditional, very old-fashioned. So God bless him. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Oh, here's an odd story I got on one of the New York papers today. It seems Victoria Gotti, the daughter of the alleged mob boss, John, the alleged mob boss.
Now.
Alleged mob boss. I'm not an idiot.
Watch yourself,
Jay. Yeah. Reportedly, she wants to end her marriage of 15 years because the rumor is she thinks her husband is having an affair with the woman that he works with, which... How stupid is this guy? I mean, don't those people break your legs if you owe them money? Now, what do they break if you commit adultery? Ah. Now, here's an odd story you probably saw in your local news. It seems a department store in Austria, did you hear about this? Overrun by nude shoppers yesterday. You know this story? They're offering $300 worth of free clothes to any shoppers who showed up totally naked. You know, my God, I hope they don't try that at the Kmart here in Burbank. Oh, my God. You see the people going in there? Oh, my God. Please. It's $300. Keep your clothes on. Please. Please. And here's the thing we talked about every night this week. A new study by a German manufacturer has found, by a German guy, so you know, a German guy has found that the standard-sized condoms they sell in Europe are too big for the average German man. You know what that means? They've lost the battle of the bulge again. Twice they've lost the battle of the bulge. Twice they've lost the battle. Here's another stupid story that won't go away. We've talked about this for the last 2 nights. Scientists at the University of Mississippi invented a suppository made out of marijuana, some new marijuana suppositories. So next time you see somebody squirming in their seat, you know if they're adjusting their thong or their bong. It should be either one, really, pretty much. You know, I was thinking about that. You know, I was thinking about marijuana suppository. That's not new. Do these scientists really think they invented that? That's not new. I think my college roommate invented that every time somebody knocked at the door. That was pretty much what happened. My roommate.
Anything to do with it?
That was my roommate.
Oh, your roommate. Oh, he didn't smoke at all, right?
Had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. You know, yesterday, of course, was leap year, something that happens only once every 4 years. That means we all got an extra day in the year. And I thought it might be interesting to ask some of our staff what they did on their extra day. How about Josh? Josh, our Native American stagehand. How did you spend leap day?
Well, Jay, I pampered myself.
Pampered yourself?
I took a long, relaxing bubble bath. I washed my long, lustrous hair. And I pumiced that icky, disgusting, dead skin off of my feet and elbows.
Well, that sounds lovely. Where did you learn to do all that?
Oh, well, I learned it in the latest edition of Indian Cosmo.
grown, aren't they? Those aren't enhanced. Yeah. That's all natural. Yeah.
I've been offered 4 soap on a ropes so far today.
Lovely, lovely. It's frightening. Let's move on. How about our announcer, Ed Hall? Ed, what did you do with your extra day?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing?
He's lying.
What?
He's such a liar, man.
Shut up.
He was all excited yesterday, so he had a big day.
Shut up, you bangs.
Ed, what's he talking? Did you do something special on your day off? What'd you do?
It was just an audition, Jay.
Ed, we have a clip, man, so stop lying.
You had an audition for something?
Yeah.
We have a clip,
But there's
man.
no
There's a clip. Ellen, do you have that clip?
I don't think there's a...
Run the clip of this audition. What is he talking about?
Oh, Reed, I have to tell you, yesterday, Frank and I took Cody and Cassidy to the zoo, and it was just amazing. You know how Cody just loves the monkey cages? Well, we really got lucky, because it was monkey mating season.
Thank you.
No, I have
Thank
a whole...
you.
I have more than...
We've seen enough. Next.
Oh, wow. You know, you did that almost too good. Don't ever go to prison, all right, Ed? Folks, we have a great show tonight. My first guest, terrific young actress. She stars in the Emmy-winning show Party of Five. She's in 2 new movies, Scream 3 and Drowning Mona. Nev Campbell. Nev Campbell is here. You do see waiters flip out? What do they flip out over?
Generally the customers.
Because the customers are masticating?
Right.
Continent. What's a continent?
Continent, that's a landmass.
How about incontinent?
Incontinent?
Incontinent, yes. A continent is
Ohio
a
is
landmass.
incontinent.
So, okay. So a continent would be America, and Ohio would be
Incontinent.
incontinent. So that'd be in the continent.
Yeah, I'm very logical.
Right. A sextant.
A sextant. Anything to do with changing of your previous organs.
So if I went in for a sextant operation, I
You would come out a changed man.
A changed man.
Yeah.
Horticulture.
I was in that class. It's,
You're in a horticulture class?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
something with plants.
Something with plants. When were you in this class?
Last year,
And what was the name of the class?
horticulture.
So the name of the class was horticulture. You were in it for a whole year. And you don't have any idea what the word means?
No.
Condiment.
Condiment is like a nice little condiment.
Can you name a condiment?
With a fork or a knife
fork.
or a spoon or...
Castigated.
Whoa. Castigated. Isn't that when the guys get their
No, that's close. That's castrated.
castigated?
Homogeneous.
Gay genius.
A gay genius. A homogeneous.
I don't know.
Abreast.
Abreast?
Yes. Yes. Let's repeat the question.
Abreast.
Abreast. What does it mean? Abreast.
Abreast, to be near, like
Yeah, but how near? What does it mean?
the end is abreast.
The end is abreast. What does that mean? Is that a sentence? Is that Shakespeare?
Yeah.
The end
I'm a
is
film
abreast.
major.
What does that
That's it.
mean? If you stood next to someone and you were standing
Oh,
abreast.
abreast. Okay, like for example, you have a baby abreast. You can hold the baby abreast.
Hold the baby abreast.
Abreast.
That's right. Okay. How about abreast? If you were standing abreast of someone, how would you be standing? Have you heard that? You ever heard that word?
I have. I haven't used it, so I wouldn't know.
Haven't you used it in a sentence? If you and I were standing abreast, how would we be?
Too damn close.
Too damn close. Folks,